Fresh off sa success ng Xiaomi 11 Lite 5G NE comes the Xiaomi 12 Lite. And syempre, alam natin na lumabas na ang Xiaomi 12 series, so nilabas na rin nila ang kanilang Lite series. So how would this one fare against yung Xiaomi 11 Lite 5G NE, which is quite popular from last year? Tara, pag-usapan natin. So hi guys, ako pala si Richmond, ng Gadget Sidekick, and welcome back to my channel. So bago natin pag-usapan ito, quick unboxing muna tayo. So ayun guys, nakita na natin ang full unboxing nitong bagong Xiaomi 12 Lite. And the specs itself says that it's almost the same sa Xiaomi 11 Lite 5G NE. And of course, kanyang looks is a little bit different, but overall, ang feel niya is, well, not that far from last year. Now to start things off, pakita ko muna sa inyo everything around this phone. Sa ilalim, meron tayong loudspeaker, Type-C port, microphone in, and of course, ang kanyang SIM tray. Pag sinundot natin ang SIM tray, makikita natin na pwede siya mag-host ng dalawang 5G SIM. Walang micro SD expansion. And sa kabilang side, power button and volume rocker. Sa ibabaw, ang kanyang noise cancelling mic. And of course, another loudspeaker makes it 2 speakers. And of course, ang kanyang IR blaster. On the other side, it's pretty clear. Sa likod, ang kanyang 64MP na triple camera setup. Sa harap, it's a 16MP na front-facing camera. In niya is a AMOLED display, the same size from last year, 6.55-inch. And this time around, it sports 120Hz of screen refresh rate. Last year, it was 90Hz. And binump up niya ang kanyang refresh rate probably to give you a better experience using this phone. Now, ang kanyang max brightness is the same at 800 nits. It is also 1080 by 2400 pixels ang kanyang resolution. Corning Gorilla Glass 5 protection, plastic frames, and plastic back. Well, that pretty sums up the physical appearance ng phone na ito. One thing in common with the 11 Lite 5G NE is that the processor is the same. Snapdragon 778 5G, the same na the same. And of course, alam natin na it's 5G capable. So meaning, when you put inside the Globe SIM, Smart SIM na may 5G signal, as long as may cell site kayo na malapit na 5G, mabilis siya sumagap. Na-try ko naman, walang kaproblema sa signal. And the speed ng data depends, of course, sa inyong network. Now, checking onto the benchmark, I'm running version 9.3.9. Ito ang score na nakuha niya. Pretty much fair enough for its processor. And of course, breaking down the score, ganito ang itsura niya. Checking out DRM info, nakakuha naman siya ng level 1 ng wideband security level, meaning you can watch all the HD dito sa Netflix and of course, sa inyong mga favorite online streaming apps. Now, one of the things na gusto ko dito sa phone na ito is very bright ang kanyang display. I love it. Lalo na when you're outdoors, ang ganda. Ang sarap gumamit nitong phone na ito. Lalo na kung medyo bright ang sunlight, medyo babasa ko pa naman ang mga pictures, the text dito sa phone na ito. Dahil medyo mataas naman kanyang max brightness. And of course, ginamit ko naman to for browsing the social media, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, okay na okay siya. Watching some videos sa TikTok and of course, mga reels sa Instagram, okay na okay siya. I was able to enjoy dahil maganda ang kanyang refresh rate and smooth naman ang scrolling through the social media and watching videos on YouTube. Okay naman siya. I can set it to 1080p. Walang kaproblema. Was able to watch it really nice. And of course, what I like about this one is yung kanyang punch hole is not that big. So making it yung screen mo halos iyong-iyo naman. And one thing I noticed dito is manipis ang kanyang bezel. Hindi siya ganun kakapal. So meaning halos malaki ang kanyang screen to body ratio. Now, itong battery size niya is a little bit bigger compared sa 11 Lite 5G NE. This one has a 4,500 mAh of battery and nag-bump up din ni Xiaomi ang kanyang charging speed to 67 watts. And I was able to charge it from 18 to 100 in just 48 minutes. Meaning, mabilis siya. And of course, using it on a normal daily basis, I was able to last for a day and walang naging problema on normal usage. Hindi naman ako nabibiti sa kanyang battery, which is pretty good. And of course, checking out its battery stress test, nakakuha naman siya ng 10 hours and 30 minutes. Not the highest, but okay naman siya. Pretty much efficient for a battery of its size. Now, one thing I like about this phone is trendy siya. Yung kanyang camera module is the same, halos binana niya from this Xiaomi 12 series. Looking premium, and of course, what I like about it is yung bump niya is hindi sobrang kapal. And ang kanyang camera setup is almost the same from last year, starting from the 64MP na main camera lens, 8MP na ultra-wide lens, and of course, 5MP na macro lens. And the only thing na napansin ko na downgrade is ang kanyang front-facing camera na dating 20, ngayon 16MP na lang. And ang kanyang camera can shoot up to 4K 30fps na video sa likod. And it can shoot up to 1080p 60fps naman sa harap. Now, one thing that I like about sa kanya is when you're outdoors, it was able to take in some really nice shot. I was able to use the 64MP na camera sensor and was able to maximize some of these shots. Outdoor shots is definitely clear, maganda, and very punchy. And one thing that I like about kanya, kahit sa indoors, is okay pa rin kanyang mga shots. I was able to take in some nice one, kahit medyo dark scene siya, hindi naman ganun kaliwanag, it was still able to enhance yung kanyang lighting, giving you a better shot as compared sa nakikita mo sa naked eye. The selfie shot for me is still okay. I was able to take in some nice one, though there are times na a little bit grainy, pag medyo dumidilim na, pero and if you give it some good lightings kahit indoors, I think this phone can definitely perform. Now, checking its video quality, masasabi ko sa inyo guys that this one is definitely good. Shooting at a 4K 30fps sa rear camera, I was able to take in some really nice and punchy video. Ang ganda, clear na clear ang video. Walang naging problema. Medyo kunting tagtag lang, but overall, kung medyo meron kang gimbal, may extra budget ka, bumili ka na extra gimbal, I think it can be a good phone to partner with your vlogging experience or your TikToking experience. I think it's really nice. And using the front camera, I can say na kahit medyo madilim sa loob, it was able to enhance a bit yung kanyang lighting, giving you a good lights na shot dito sa kanyang rear camera. I think it's pretty good. Now, another thing na nag-improve dito sa phone na ito is that this one has a in-screen fingerprint scanner. Dati, it used to be on the side, but this time around, in-improve niya. Ginawa na niya in-screen fingerprint. And one of the features that I like from this one is that you can measure your heart rate straight dito sa app na ito, no? Okay, so hawakan ko lang itong fingerprint scanner and it will scan my heart rate for around 15 seconds. So makikita natin after 15 seconds, bibigyan na sa inyo ang inyong heart rate accurately. I think okay naman. I feel na pinagtabi ko naman siya sa Mi Band 7. Almost the same naman ang kanyang results. And yes, this is my heart rate as of the moment. And well, it's not that far from the result of my Mi Band 7. Now, gaming experience-wise, I was able to play 2 games, Call of Duty Mobile and Asphalt 9. Both of the games, okay naman siya. Nilagay ko naman sa medium settings and I was able to breeze through. Wala naging problema. And of course, having 120 Hz of screen refresh rate thus has its advantage over yung mga 60 Hz and 90 Hz. Medyo hindi mo mafe-feel lang, no? Ang difference between 90 and 120. But inside the game, I can say smooth naman siya ang takbo niya. And well, I can say na may minimal frame drops. And sometimes maglalag pa rin siya kahit konti. But it's not really a perfect chip kasi hindi siya flagship chip like the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1. Overall, you can play some really decent games over here. ML, PUBG, Call of Duty Mobile. I think walang problema. Pag dito sa Genshin Impact, I think it will be having a little bit hard time if you put it to the highest settings. Medyo mafe-feel mo talaga frame drops. And you might feel the heat getting up dito sa phone na ito. It's quite hot. Now, overall, itong phone na ito, I can say that it's really nice. I love the feel of this phone. It reminds me of the Xiaomi 11 Lite 5G NE, except that the camera module is a little bit the same with the Xiaomi 12 series. And overall, ang kanyang specs is not that far. There are some improvements last year, but overall, the improvement is not that much. As we can see, the processor is the same, camera is the same, screen size is the same, except for a few things that improve sa refresh rate, sa charging, and sa battery size. Well, if you ask me if this one is worth buying over the Xiaomi 11 Lite 5G NE, if the price is almost the same, well, I think this one is a steal. But if the Xiaomi 11 Lite 5G NE is a little bit cheaper, and maybe cheaper by the 2,000 pesos, I think the Xiaomi 11 Lite 5G NE is still the one to choose over this one. So guys, if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, click na rin bell icon para di naman miss ang mga future videos here sa aking channel. And so, ako nga pala si Richmond and you're watching Gadget Sidekick! What's up?